Shaking, guys. Welcome back. I am back. And there's some Disney rumors that we need to talk about and discuss. So I'm not going to wait around and we're just going to dive right into this. So earlier this week, there has been some Disney rumors that are floating out there about Tomorrowland. They've filed some permits. There's also some cast member rumors and also just some other Disney rumors, and they all seem to be connected to Tomorrowland. So I'm just going to start at the source or the root of this rumor, and that is Disney has filed a patent to remodel the second floor of the Starcade. If you don't know what the Starcade is or where it is located, it is the empty rooms that are right next to the Star Trader. It used to be an arcade and all these different, and over the years it's been used for conferences and trick-or-treating stations and lines and all these other things like that. It's kind of been an empty space. So it'll be nice if Disney actually does utilize this. So they have filed this patent to remodel, and according to the rumors and kind of the patent, it's for an extended queue for Space Mountain. Does Space Mountain really need more queue line? I mean, they don't fill up the entire queue anyways. I mean, if they really wanted to stuff people, they could actually fill the long ramp down. I mean, if you all know, most of the time, if you wait and stand by, most of the time you're sitting on top of the platform. So now I understand that the construction or the remodel or the addition of this new queue would kind of pull people inside into the AC. I mean, those summer months, that sun just beats down. So I can see why they would do this. But I have a feeling there could be something else coming here. So another rumor or another thing people are talking about is, could the People Mover finally be going away? I don't want to see it go away. I don't care if it's being used or not. To me, that's part of Tomorrowland. But there is a rumor that the People Mover track could disappear. Now, like I just said, I don't want to see it go, because I'd rather have the People Mover come back. As long as that track is there, there is hope. There is hope that the People Mover may one day make a comeback. Oh, at least we can all hope, right? Hopefully. But anyways, so that's one little rumor. Now, on top of that, would that mean they're getting rid of the old loading platform for the People Mover and the Astro Orbiter, the old Astro Orbiter? So are we just going to look at a huge giant gap? Big hole in the middle of Tomorrowland. Now, that could be a benefit, because the track does kind of create bottlenecks, but to me, this next subject would fix the bottlenecks. So the third rumor, which I think is the least likely to happen, but it's probably the most likely or the most I want to see happen, and that is, this is going to kind of piggyback on the first patent rumor idea. They're going to move the Astro Orbiter from the front of Tomorrowland. They're going to take it out and move it. It's not going to disappear, but it's going to no longer be at the front of Tomorrowland. How do you feel about that? The first reaction, move the Astro Orbiter. I have a feeling about 75% of you would agree that that would be a good thing. The bottleneck that ride creates. If you take that out, there's no bottleneck. There's no Tomorrowland bottleneck. Everybody says there's two spots that have a horrible bottleneck. Indiana Jones and Adventureland, and the very, very entrance of Tomorrowland. Did I say that right? Indiana Jones of Adventureland, and right by the Astro Orbiter of Tomorrowland. Take it out. Okay, that's the first part of the rumors. They're going to take it out and put it somewhere else. But now, where are they going to put it? They could get rid of the really big ball that floats on water and put it right smack dab in the middle. But then I have a feeling you're creating another bottleneck by putting it there. And by putting it there, you'd have to get rid of the people mover track. To me, that one doesn't seem the most realistic. But I'm stretching here. I'm going to stretch because it's a rumor. And I don't think this rumor would happen. So why not take it a step further? Take the Astro Orbiter and put it on top of Space Mountain. Now, not on top of the big white building. Put it in the queue line. Go back to the first rumor. They're going to remodel the Starcade, move the Space Mountain queue into the Starcade. That means you can put a ride up there where the line used to be. And you still have room for an Astro Orbiter queue. And that makes sense to me. Or you make that new space in the Starcade the new queue for the Astro Orbiter. Kind of like that idea. So you filed the patent, you are now going to remodel the Starcade and turn it into some kind of queue for some ride. Why not solve a lot of your problems in the process? Move the Astro Orbiter, put it on top of where the queue line is for Space Mountain now, and use the new Starcade area queue room thingy. Put the Astro Orbiter queue in there. You can have a separate entrance. You can even build an escalator, build steps. You can build a ramp, anything. Have you enter through the Starcade. That is the new Astro Orbiter. You go up, you go through a couple levels. Boom, you're up top. Boom, you're on the Astro Orbiter. And you get an awesome view of Tomorrowland like you used to. By moving the Astro Orbiter, I know it's not in the exact location where it used to be, but you can still get that I'm flying through air. I'm flying through space. You know, you're above everything. That's what Tomorrowland used to be. So my question is to you guys is, one, what do you think about just the overall patent filing of the remodel of the Starcade for supposedly the queue for Space Mountain, a new queue for Space Mountain, or an additional queue for space? What do you think about possibly taking the Astro Orbiter and putting it up there, or just moving it in general? And what do you think about removing the people mover track? And like I said, I don't want it to go. So, quick rundown, I guess. The first rumor, Starcade queue. What's your opinion? Do you want to see something else with the Starcade, or are you just happy they're using it, or planning on using it? Like, what? Yes, I'm happy that you're going to use it. I would get a little more creative. Second one, people mover. How do you feel? How do you feel about them taking away the people mover track? And thirdly, do I really need to go through it again? Taking the Astro Orbiter out from the front. If you can't tell, that is the one I want to happen. You take it out of the front, there is no more bottleneck. But it's Disney. They've kind of always had a tendency to surprise us. So leave your comments down below, guys. I want to know what you guys feel about this. How would you bring back Tomorrowland, bring it back to its glory days? Which will never actually happen, but you still improve Tomorrowland. So, just really quick, and I will probably touch on this in next week's video. Fantasyland. Supposedly, it was Star Wars Land, Marvel Land, Fantasyland, and then Tomorrowland. That was the order of the construction, or the attention to detail that was the order. That was the order they were going to go through. Finish Star Wars Land, start and finish Marvel, then we're going to go to Fantasyland and do some construction, remodel. Not quite sure what they're going to do there. That was just kind of the rumor that Fantasyland would get some kind of remodel. And then Tomorrowland. Well, now you get these rumors of Tomorrowland. Could that be getting bumped up and Fantasyland pushed back? But that's just getting way ahead of ourselves, because I really want to see a new Fantasyland from Walt Disney World and Disneyland. That was a little complicated. We'll get into that next week. So that was just a little bit of foreshadowing of what we're going to talk about next week. So guys, that about wraps it up for today. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think, because I'd love to get some feedback, and hopefully we can do a little Q&A as we're diving into all this. So really quickly, before I dive into my outro, I know this video went a little bit long, but I just want to thank all you guys for supporting me, subscribing, liking the videos, commenting. We hit 100. We hit 100 subscribers, which I know it's a really small number, but that's a big number to me. 100, especially when I only know maybe 3, 4 of you. So that means that other people are enjoying my videos. I am helping people enjoy Disneyland and just give information, and I just have fun and have fun making these videos for you guys. So I just want to say thank you all, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy these videos. So without further ado, my least favorite part of the video. One of these days I will fix this. Anyway, guys, if you haven't done so already, give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when other videos like this or other park adventure videos are uploaded. Yeah. Anyways, guys, enjoy your weekend. If you guys are at the park, tell me, can I say hi? And yeah, I will see you all a little later. Well, they could make a horn though that goes, the bird, 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 the bird is the word, bird, bird, bird.